Well, hello. How is everyone doing today? I got a kind of an interesting little topic that we're going to be covering, but we'll allow folks to come on. I hope you're having a great day. I want to give a shout out to those that are dealing with weather and circumstances with fires on in the West, and there's challenging times in different areas right now. So, hi David, how you doing? It's been a long time since we have seen each other. Glad you're here. So anyway, let's get started. Donato, thanks for coming on. It's always interesting to me where and how concepts come to me about what it is that I want to cover in these Facebook Lives. And a couple of days ago, I was sitting thinking about, the new year and all the things that we're engaged in, wanting to, close up this year and being ready and getting a fast start for the new year. And there was three words that kept coming up for me, and I thought, those are really interesting. Because in building businesses, I know there's three words that I've been teaching is for success, and that's be seen, be safe, and be relevant. But these were totally different. And these three words were unlock, unblock, and unstoppable. And as I started to think about that, is that the be seen, be safe, be relevant is a process, and the unlock, unblock, and unstoppable is really the tools, the strategies. Hi, Annalisa. Thanks for coming on. And so we've got East Coast, West Coast, and in the middle on the call today. That's great. So let me go through what I believe is the significance of those three words. Unlock. And unlock is really one of the toughest things because we have been programmed since birth in certain mindsets and beliefs. And unlock is really going to a place of unlimited possibilities and probabilities. And we were doing a training this morning. And what we did was we said, if you had a urgent need right now in 30 days to have $10,000, what would you do to create it? No limitations. It was totally open to anything you could do. Sorry about that. There was a phone call coming in. And so what ended up happening is people's minds started opening up to all of the possibilities, the things they had never thought of before of what they could do to create that probability, not just a possibility. So unlocking is literally taking the brake off of saying I can't and transitioning that to how can I. And I know this has been talked about for years and years and years. This is not brand new information. But for so many people I've found that I've worked with, and I've struggled with it over the years for myself as well, is that we forget there are some simple things of just taking the foot off the brake, allowing us to risk and to be able to engage in the possibilities and then have those probabilities to come into our businesses and our lives. And then unblock. This is where we engage. And we have that possibility, we have all of the ideas to really create something new or in addition to, but the unblock is where we actually put it in motion and we actually do the things, the activity that is going to create those probabilities within that system. And because of that activity, we become unstoppable. And what I mean by that is it's not, when I talk about unstoppable, people get all excited because they think about speed. And it's really not about speed, it's about movement. The momentum that we create is the thing that will keep us in the game. I believe it was Einstein, what goes in motion has a tendency to stay in motion. And this is what it is in balance in business and in life. By keeping our momentum up, it's not about the speed, it's about keeping the rhythm, keeping the strategies and the fluidity within our businesses, the activity, inputting that so that we can sustain our success. The thing that I have found that people will do a lot of things and then they get success, and then they back off. Hi, Ann. Thanks for coming on. You know, and because of that, they start doing this curve. It's called a sine curve, S-I-N-E. And what happens is that emotionally, psychologically, we normally can go through 3 of those ups and downs. Hey, Clint, how are you doing? I'm wondering if you have snow up north. But we can go through 3 of those cycles before we get so discouraged and so beat up that we just want to back off. And so the key here is by unlocking the possibilities to the probabilities and unblocking, actually taking the risk of putting the action to those ideas and then getting the momentum, we create new levels of success. It's called, in our realm, the new normal. And it's not luck. It's not that all of a sudden the stars aligned and it happened, because it is a predictable process if you'll just go through these 3 things. And so the action steps that I wanted to give you is to go through over the next couple of days and just say, if and create a number, whether it's 10,000 or 5,000, it really doesn't matter to me. And I don't know if you see that or not, but it really is just a number. But if you absolutely had to create that number in the next 30 days, what would you do? Looking at your products, your services, the things that you have available to you, how could you move enough product, enough services, so that you created that number? So put that together in that unlock the possibilities, and then create a strategy. What is it that you're going to do over the next 30 days to actually receive that benefit? And then watch the unstoppable part, because that's where we think that, oh, somehow it's magical. But as we get that momentum, as we get that traction, if you will, that's when we start seeing even more possibilities, and we just start repeating this entire process all over again. So hopefully that was helpful and maybe stimulated a couple of ideas, thinking outside the box, and you're going to be able to see some of the new things, some of the things you may have forgotten that you used to do that you want to re-engage with, and you're going to be able to put those into action for the new year. If you have any questions, or again, if you have ideas that you would like me to cover, hi, Richard, hey, Jersey, and we have Mexico with us. And I just love you guys. The community that has been created through these Facebook Lives has just been a lot of fun for me, and I hope everything that I've been bringing to you over the last few months have been very beneficial. So with that, I just want to wish you a really great day and a full week ahead. And if you have any ideas that you want me to do, my email address, direct email address is part of this Facebook Live, just reach out to me. Or if you have any questions, I appreciate the opportunity to engage with you that way as well. So with that, Dolores, thanks for coming on. We're just about ready to wrap up, but it will be on Facebook, so you can go back and listen to it as we bring them on camera. Is watching. Oh, I guess we can bring people on camera now. Janice, thanks for coming on. So with that, have a great day, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye-bye.